Hey, what's up, everybody? This is SP Hustle Hard. We live and direct. We here. We in the building. This is AC status. You know, we got our boy Wizo is in the building. Luck, we haven't seen him in a minute.
I'm back.
And we got my boy right there, Mdollar. We all around. And we got Reggie White on the ones and two. So we gonna start it right off. Again, a lot of people out there a little upset, a little mad in their feelings because of the outcome of the Diddy case. Now, I ain't mad. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody has an opinion on, what happened, if they are victims or they this, they that. But me personally, do I believe they were victims? No. Hands down, I don't believe they was a victim. I think they're different kind of victims, but they was willing participants for the love of money, for the love of gifts, for the loves of trips. I'm just going to get, the opinions from my fellow folks.
You sticking with that?
I got to.
You've been saying that.
Yo, listen,
they're not victims.
They're not. They ain't victims.
They're willing participants.
Exactly.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, they're willing participants. They was with that. They was with,
No, I
The first time, okay, I agree. Okay, he probably said, okay. Did they go tell? Did they go do anything? No, they came right back. After they knew the fact of what happened. Now, just imagine if that was or Reggie that did something like that. Boy, you would be in jail right now.
Boots.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nah, that's not totally
necessarily
true.
though.
Cause you got a lot of people that float around and hide behind just anything. Cause you do got people that scared. Like you got people that want to follow the so-called oath of they not snitching, they not telling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've witnessed incidences with people where as though they flex their masculinity on males and females to where though they have them do certain things that they really didn't want to do. Now I'm saying then when they come to me and I'm just like, yo, it's one or two ways you can handle this. You can take it to the streets or you can be judged by 12. Know what I'm saying?
Well, he was judged by 12, man.
Yeah.
He was found not guilty on.
I mean, but that
Two,
type
three
of
out of
Found
five.
guilty on 2 out of 5
Right.
counts.
Right. And those was the lesser charge because they didn't see, well, the jury didn't see or think or believe that he was,
Trafficking.
no,
Rico.
the Rico. It was,
Everybody knew it was no Rico.
But see,
Off the rip, everybody knew it was no
look at it
Rico.
like this too. It was a jury verdict.
right.
The people on the jury, 9 times out of 10, they never experienced that type of tyranny. See, like I said, I have first-hand experience with being around that type of tyranny, whereas though you got this.
Time out.
This
Tyranny.
He's a tyrant.
Tyranny.
You know what I'm saying? The way he's being a tyrant over top of these people is he's using his status quo, his influence, and what he can.
But it's not, he didn't force them though. He didn't force them to stay there.
Listen,
That's
listen,
what the government was trying to
physically,
allege that
he may
was-
not have forced them, but mentally, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
So
and
you
that's,
feel they
and that's
victims.
very much
So you
stronger
feel
than
they-
physical.
So you feel
Physical,
they
you might be able to
So
mentally
do you
get
feel
that.
they are victims?
Because you know.
Do you feel they are victims?
Do I feel as though they're victims? I see victims every day.
No, you ain't
That's
answer the
that.
question.
You didn't answer the question.
This.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No,
No,
not
Diddy,
the
Diddy.
females that was involved.
Are they victims? Is Cassie
His
a
wife.
victim?
Not all of them.
Oh, his girlfriend.
Because like you pointed
Cassie.
out, some of them are willing participants.
You're
But if
right.
you're not a willing participant, because I do feel as though, you know what I'm saying, he has a level of knowledge to where as though he can, you know what I'm saying, he can project himself on a person.
Right.
He can make people do things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody with that much money and influence can definitely make you do
But
something.
they got to right. But they can say no.
As I said.
And
you know,
move it.
And I said it, and I'm standing on it. I've seen it. I've seen somebody
I don't
project
know. I
themselves.
don't want to know how you see
somebody.
it and where did you see it. Where did this take
You
place?
seen
So let me pose this question though. So
Right.
if Diddy wasn't a billionaire, multi-millionaire,
Still
could
goes.
he still do what he was doing?
Get that off.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Get that off from the girl.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get all the money. Being a regular dude.
I mean, something. I mean,
I'm not vain.
to a certain
To a
degree.
certain degree, he can still
But-
do that shit off.
You know what? I kind of do agree with that.
You should.
I kind of do agree with that for the simple fact that it's happening now. But I don't see him being sued how he's being sued by all these people that's saying that this and that and that.
Well, that's because the bag is there, and right now
Yeah, that's the Me Too.
exposed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
Right.
it's I'm gonna do what they do type situation. All right,
Right.
Cassie got hers. All right, well I'm next up, and
Right.
then I'm next up.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
Class.
Well, what was the whole point of 50 Big Mom getting?
She was a trick.
Yeah.
Well, let's call her what it is. She
And
was
now-
a trick.
Yeah.
But she ended up being a witness.
What was
And
50 on?
Did she get?
Oh, you didn't know?
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
She was
Oh,
one
you
of the
wasn't-
witnesses.
She was one of the ones that
Yeah, I didn't know that.
she used to work.
She said she had no idea it was other girls involved in type
She
stuff.
knew she
Cut
was
it out,
one of
man.
a few. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I
I
mean?
want to hear.
That's what
She
she said.
still allegedly has an allowance to this. Well,
To this
I don't
day,
know.
yeah.
No,
That's
well,
what
no,
I
no,
mean.
and that's
Her
I was
crib
super-
is paid off right
I
now.
was- If I was him,
Yeah.
now that they are, because I know he had to have some type of clothes that you can't. But they was with the state, they was working with the feds, so it's a thin line between that. But me personally, if I'm gonna do, I want all my money back. Yo, yeah, let's go. I'm taking y'all to court, line them up. I'm suing you for this. I'm suing you for this. Defamation. Yeah, all of you knew you was with it. I'm
So
coming
he should
back
spin
at
the
you.
block and sue them.
I spin the block quickly.
Can I just put this out there one time?
Go ahead.
To our fans and our public, like and subscribe, SP Hustle Hard. If you got anybody that has an opinion and actually know what happened and feel as though you don't have a voice, please hit us up, because I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nobody. I ain't got nothing to
Wait,
lose,
so
and
you
I'm riding
what
on
do you
everything.
mean by that? Who's
Because you gotta realize a lot of these people feel as though they don't have a voice. They're not gonna go on certain people's podcasts because of this and that. We do not judge. It's just raw in the cut.
Real
I'm just
talk.
come film them and throw it on the joint.
Unfiltered.
And whoever see it, whoever, now I mean, hear it, that's it. It is what it is.
But he-
if it's the truth, don't come with no lies.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
we
gonna
not
fact
with the
check.
propaganda neither.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
listen, if you're telling the truth and you actually know
And
what
we ain't
happened,
selling conspiracies.
Yeah.
We ain't selling conspiracies.
this ain't that type of thing, man.
But-
We're just chilling.
On another note, there was a reporter. I was following it on YouTube. I forgot her name. She was doing something. She was always at Diddy's trial, but she was, had her opinion how the case was turning out. So after the jury came down, they blew their mind because they thought he was going to get found guilty on the RICO and whatnot. Being that it didn't happen, a lot of people that was supporting Diddy came out like, oh,
What was she? Who was it?
she was a.
Decent tales.
Yeah, right. My boy.
Reporter?
Reggie White. Reggie White in the building.
She a
You know her.
reporter?
Yeah, she was always at his like every
I know you're talking about. I didn't know her name. Though.
It took me a minute. She was always at his joint, and she gave her opinion, and I wasn't mad. I may not have agreed with everything she said, but that was her opinion.
She filed the transcript.
Yeah, she was. I don't know if they was real transcripts.
Nah,
whatever.
of the whole case, she filed the transcript. That's how she
So
started.
what happened after the jury was read and all that, and it came back that he was found guilty on the lesser charge, she kind of felt some type of way. She was kind of mad and thinking that he should have been dead. But that's her opinion. But what was wrong, what I see wrong, there was a lot of people of his, that was in his support was, do they have a right? Yeah, that's their opinion too. But they was coming at her, like, being really disrespectful in her space and all that. And that was corny because all she was doing is just giving her opinion on like how we do and this is just our opinion, this is how we feel and how we perceive it and see things. And
What is your opinion?
my opinion is that they wasn't victims.
What's your opinion? Love?
Do you believe them two charges that he did?
No, that's a question. What's your opinion?
On
Love?
what?
Did he do it?
He
He
told-
didn't do no RICO shit.
He was charged with racketeering.
Okay, so that's what you. So
He
you
didn't
feel
want
as though. No,
You
you
gotta
didn't
be
feel as though.
specific
Okay,
on what you're
specifically,
asking.
what do you think that he did?
I think he got what he deserved with the charges. Bro. Them two charges he got, he ain't do no RICO. He wasn't running a criminal enterprise.
Right, he
That was
wasn't.
a trumped up charges,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Right, yeah.
If
Something to
this-
make it stick to make it look good.
If it was just them two charges he got found guilty of, it wouldn't have been no federal case. It would have been some state shit.
No comment.
What you mean?
What?
Because I don't know. None
Okay.
of my business.
What? I'm talking about the verdict, bro.
Yeah, we talk about it.
Is that even on the
The
verdict?
two, what he get found guilty?
What? Sexual
traveling interstate for sexual
The man,
activity.
He did that.
And
Everybody do that.
I guess.
Yeah, push
Speak
it
for
out.
yourself.
Yo,
This is Constitution.
Shout out to Push It
tell me the difference.
Yeah,
he said
in
traffic.
my trick, in my
And
trick.
the craziest part is,
Tell me
listen,
the difference.
we listen. We are all growing and mature now, but back in the day, like we was right next to Philly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to say if we went over the bridge and bagged something and brought them back to Jersey, we was breaking the law every time.
That's different.
It's not bad.
How?
It's when you put it in
difference-
context.
Let me finish, Mom.
The difference is the government is saying that he did those things. He was doing transportation to buy prostitutes. That's why it's different. We were never traveling to commerce. That's different. We was probably traveling to get chicks and knock them
But
off.
that's still sex trafficking, though.
Yes,
No,
that's
it's
not
not.
trafficking.
How? If you get on the
You
phone
say
right
you
now,
might be
somebody in
I'm
California.
not taking
That's
the
not
chick
a
that I
charge.
met. Well,
Okay.
Let me define when it really actually becomes a charge. This
When?
is exact. You got two things.
When?
You got what we call in commerce means though I'm paying you to come from here to here for
Okay.
sexual act. Then
Okay.
you had the arm's length clause.
Okay.
Arm's length clause means though I pay you to call her, she calls you, she come to me. Now that's on you.
Okay.
It has nothing
Okay.
to do with me.
But the specific thing is, like,
Arm's
if we were to like
That's a
go
law.
on Backpage or what is Backpage, right? Was it
Right,
Backpage?
yeah, back
And you go in there and you solicit whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you have that person come to you and cross state lines
Right.
for the purposes of engaging in intercourse or sexual acts or whatever.
Right.
And there's an exchange
Right.
in monetary
Yeah.
dividends. That's a crime.
That's a crime.
And that's what he did, and that's what he was found guilty.
Okay, I could ride with that. I could
But
ride
the
with
feds
that.
ain't picking that up without.
That's not.
He
that's
told
a
some
state.
nigga come pee on
That's a
Cassie.
That's a
state.
state.
I
That's a
think
state charge.
also what I think they need, well, the liquor company or who he had the business dealing with. I think because you know
That's a
this
charge.
right here
Conspiracy.
kind of.
But this
But this
at the
right
same
here,
time.
but this right here kind of mess up his contract that he had with that liquor company out in France, because now he's been charged with something. So now
That found guilty was.
yeah, and now that kind of avoid a lot of that bread that they owe him for.
I
I
got
don't think so.
Yeah.
That's allegedly.
Okay. Yeah. You know what I just said? We ain't gonna spread no conspiracy theories.
That's-
let me let it go. But that's something to think about, people. That's something to think
I
about.
kind of believe that too.
If you put Al Capone on a bottle, it's going to sell. What was Al Capone about? He's about bootlegging.
Right.
He's about his broads. He's about his paper.
But
IRS and syphilis brought him down. So you do the math.
I can't. I'm not.
I mean, he's doing the math. He's the bad guy. And he's going to do great. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. He's the bad guy. Yeah, he just
He's the
he
bad guy.
Okay, he's the bad guy. So okay,
So he was targeted. He was targeted.
Yeah, he was.
No,
targeted.
it's not that he's targeted.
That's what I get from him.
The point was that he's saying that it's going to destroy his liquor contract. Whereas though,
Right.
what is liquor? It's a bad thing.
Right.
So why would it destroy that? They put skulls.
No,
in
because
bottles.
they
that happened at the same
because he was
time.
on the. They had a. See, it's like
He was
they
banned.
had
Contract was what, sell
He
liquor
didn't
to kids?
own that. He didn't own Ciroc.
Okay, so
He had
what?
like a,
How would that hurt the
it
brand?
was-
He was like a sponsor of it or something like that.
How does it hurt the brand?
It don't hurt the brand. It's
It's
hurting his
hurting
pockets.
so-
It's not hurting the brand because the motherfuckers that own it,
They still
it's
want more of Diddy.
I doubt that. I don't think they.
Why not? Yo, if the boy got life in jail, the bottle will probably go up even more.
I doubt
Man,
that.
alright,
That's
listen,
it.
it's for real, and I hate to even take it to this lane, but I feel like I have to speak on it.
Go ahead.
It's a lot of what Diddy was actually charged with and found guilty of that's
Right.
going on in the world. It's another example. It's another example currently going on that y'all probably don't even know about the Abercrombie and Fitch owners. Where they was
the what?
the shirts, the apparel people. You can Google it.
Google that. Check it out.
They were flying. Allegedly, they were flying out like male. What are they?
Oh, I know them, and they don't even talk about. I know they're talking about. These are older dudes. There's like 3 of them or something like that. They was yo, that is true story.
So
they don't even talk about that
because we know what it's when it comes down to. That's why I said like I don't want to.
Yo, he right.
Inject that into it, but
no,
that's a fact.
That's a fact. Though.
He is a very powerful black man. Right. He was going. Allegedly, he was going against a very powerful brand of people who are Caucasian that own several billions in cognacs and a lot of alcohol. Right. So I mean, it could be that, but
I forgot all about that.
Color plays a big part of everything.
Yo.
Listen,
that's crazy because I forgot all about that and I apologize because real talk. What's their name again?
Abercrombie
and Fitch.
Okay, so what
they got a little moose.
Listen, Google that.
And
you know what?
Their like little mascot, like a little moose.
They got the A and F shit. That's what I remember.
See,
that was big when we was young.
School.
Right.
I know.
You know why?
I ain't never heard that though.
They ain't talking about that because it's Diddy and it's like what you said. You understand? And now they ain't even. But if you like, I guarantee you one thing.
But he did make it easy for them.
Right, okay, he did. But still in all, doesn't make it right.
Where did they get the release from?
It doesn't make it right.
The video it just came out of nowhere.
Kind of on that level though. That's not even touching like what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? How it really was being trafficked and what was really being talked about some of these high-end individuals, like when you get in politically, where you talk about the Clintons, Pizzagate, all that type of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, why didn't none of that come to the head? Why didn't y'all rush the Clinton house? Okay, Trump came up with Hillary's memoirs on her email.
So that we
you know what I'm saying? But it's just like,
let's get back to that. Let's say that, that's
the rabbit hole. We ain't here for the rabbit hole.
I want to talk about
the Abercrombie joint though.
I want to talk about what
I want to see about the damn Epstein files.
We're going to get there. That's next. We're going to get there. Hold on. That's some joint.
Trump had those erased.
Trump was like, look at Diddy.
Listen.
No, forget about it.
No, but I want to say, what was their name again? One time?
I don't know their exact names, but they were.
The reason why I'm saying
there was two male owners of like
and they was trafficking. They was flying them. They flying them by the you know.
They found
allegedly drugged them.
They get locked up.
Raped them
No, they free.
What?
They free. They free.
Kind of look into it when you get a
They
free.
free.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't bet.
They're not in the same situation as Diddy, which is
and they was flying. They was like, that's really sex trafficking. That's really sex trafficking. But this is what I wanted to say about that. Why he checked that out, people. This is what I want to talk about. But we so quick to demonize, and we ain't saying here. Let me repeat this: we ain't saying that what Diddy did wasn't wrong. Let me make that clear before everybody go off their head and be like, "Oh, yeah." What he did was wrong. He know it. He see it. You understand? He see that he. Okay, yeah, he fucked up. He got found guilty. You know what I mean?
This is kind
let me say this. But the point I want to try to make is that here it is, we talking about this and demonizing him, but nobody ain't saying. Now you go on and talk about them. People gonna say a little stuff, but they gonna more demonize Diddy, knowing that these two you know what I mean?
They was going crazy, but
yeah, like
they
real.
was going worse than that.
Yeah, real.
Did they ain't put no charges on them? Or?
No, they got charged and they being sued. One of them. I remember that, but that's my bad. Like real talk, cause I really forgot their name.
Yeah,
and they sold
that in passing.
And they swept that.
That's how
That's how it was here, cause they. Wise, that's crazy that you was on point with that. But I forgot all about that.
Listen, what it all come down to, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, let's
Mike
stick to the script.
Jeffries.
Let's stick to the script.
That's his name.
We're here because we was talking about the Diddy whole.
Is they still incarcerated?
The Diddy whole trial and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Diddy and Cassie was in a relationship.
Right.
Now, was it a conventional relationship in some aspects? Yes, and in some aspects, no. It was conventional in the fact that I do think that they loved and cared about each other.
Right.
Were they volatile together? Yes.
Yeah.
Were they abusive?
He had to
verbally,
love
physically
to
together?
swallow
Yes.
people.
Were they swingers? Yes. Was he exploiting her? Yes. Was she exploiting him?
Yes. That's
So if Diddy is charged with these crimes, and we got to go from the testimony, the sworn testimony of the people that were called into trial, Cassie is just as guilty as Diddy is. So how is Cassie not charged because she got immunity?
Right.
But Cassie, from according to what I've read, was the one calling the escorts, was the one paying for transportation, was the one paying for them, was the one that was doing the sexual acts, was the one saying what to do with the escorts. So they was balling out together.
Yeah.
And what did she get for that?
30 mil.
Diddy got what he wanted. That's just
He got the 20.
He's
already
into
got a
that
bag
paper
for
type
him.
shit. Seeing his significant other get pounded out. You know what I mean? To each his own.
Yeah.
But from what I read, Cassie was living in luxury apartments.
But
$100,000 shopping sprees.
But
Cars and living a lifestyle. So I'm not saying that she wasn't a victim in some aspects, but I can't put she wasn't a total victim at all.
She definitely made out.
She lived that life for that lifestyle. And it clearly for 11 years, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about it, it was worth it to her. It was worth it to her.
Because look at that
until it wasn't no more. Until he found somebody else to replace her.
Hey, Ryan Hollis, I know that's not your diamond girl now. Hey, but listen, that Epstein, listen, I don't really want to talk about it, man, because we might, oh, man.
Epstein, listen, man, like, we all live in this world.
I thought we was going to see, I was like, it was like, yo, when you get it, we going to put these files, we going to make sure the world get to know.
It's funny how that it's one person that's involved with all these individuals, and mean as though whenever his name or his personality or his aura come in that circumference, nothing goes all the way down if he deals with you. Only way it's going all the way down is if he's against you.
Yeah. You talk about Trump. What do you think he talking about? Administration?
I ain't have to say it.
Man, I know. And you know what? You know what? In the way.
Hey, Trump, I ain't mad at you, baby.
Listen.
I ain't mad at you.
You know what?
I'm gonna say. Just don't try to.
Do I like some of his policies? I'm a KG. No.
You just gotta
some of his policies, I feel like, yo, it kind of makes sense. Like it's like, you know, some things in the big beautiful bill. I feel like some of that.
I do too.
I mean, I understand. I gotta beat up on it more, but I respect some. But the people losing their Medicaid and all these people. But at the end of the day, they gotta make it make sense. At the end of the day, that dollar gotta add up because they gotta eliminate something to pass something. And even though
whose eyes?
Damn,
Ask that.
the rich.
So it's gonna happen.
It's our eyes? Cause that's where it's gonna matter.
Well, I mean, and it's hurt, man. It hurt.
It's not going to
It's not gonna happen.
Nah.
We
But guess what, Trump? We don't care. Cause we always
I
going
care.
Yeah,
I'm
I
Medicaid.
What you
I'm
talking
a
about?
Medicaid right now.
hardworking black man in
Listen,
America.
I can't hang
that
with
shit
that.
care.
Yeah, real shit,
Trump.
real shit.
I do
Mark
everything
my
illegal.
words.
I care.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
All right, well, on that note, let's go get started because my boy right there, Mdollar,
Yeah,
yo, listen, we ain't done yet. We outside. We gonna go check a couple of people's temperature and see how they feel on some of the things we was talking about today. Again, thank you. This is SP Hustle Hard. Like, subscribe, and most importantly, tune in and share. Thank you. Stay up.
Yo, my mom don't want to come and do the podcast.
Shit, I would love to sit down with the Old time.
Yeah, they about to come up.
Oh my God, I wanted to get out.
No, not right now. They out eating. I told her hit me when.
I would love to hear their wisdom on how they survived
real
40
shit.
years.
We go back in the day. All we gotta do is start talking to my father like, yo, tell us about that gang war. All these, we can start the YN conversation like, yo, these YNs running around with all these masks on and shit. Tell them about that gang war. We ain't even gonna introduce them as my folks either. Just let them talk.
That was